we're seeing massive growth now for us in the road bike range, and it's predominantly about what's come new. You know, as you know, we've had a number of new models, and the MT800's been the flagship for this year, and they're really looking at what the market's wanting, and they're bringing out things that are built for that market. You know, they've really got the throttle on the throat regarding bringing new stuff to the market, and I think that's where the brand's going from leaps and bounds. You know, they're not sitting back doing nothing, waiting for other people to do it. They're bringing new stuff out, which is the key.
The bike just gets better and better. Super impressed. The heart and soul of this bike is the engine, which has been donated by KTM. There's obviously this growing bond between KTM and CFMOTO. Some of the KTM tooling is now owned by CFMOTO, so you're going to see a number of KTM inspired engines that'll be part of the range, right up to the 1200cc V-twin. This particular engine has been incredibly popular in the KTM models, in their road bikes and their off-road bikes. It's a 270-degree crank throw, which, if people remember the old TRX Yamaha, which again showing our age, but that was a very, very popular engine. It gave that V-twin feel, V-twin sound. When the new touring model was released, I had one of those for about 2 weeks. The bike started out really, really well. Both of the models I've had so far started out very, very well. But late on in the test, they started to develop a bit of a hiccup, a bit of uneven fueling.
To be fair, we've taken on the opinion of what everyone had, and some riders noticed it, some riders didn't. It was just the particular rev range and speed range and which is affected, so we've taken on board, and CFMOTO have as well. So they've been working actively with us to get a new mapping software for it.
I was a little bit apprehensive when I heard that it was going to be only the ECU upgrade. I thought there might have been some hard parts used in the airbox. I've seen a lot of the online forum talk where people had come up with various solutions to the air filter element, either holding it steady or changing it to another type of air filter. But this bike has been upgraded in the ECU with a map that they've worked out locally, which is a real credit to the guys here at Mojo Motorcycles. They've worked out the fuel map themselves, and the factory will be applying that fix to every owner in Australia and also, I believe, New Zealand. And it's really just remapping, reflashing the ECU.
Yeah, correct. So this is the test mule, if you want to call it that, at the moment, which we're doing in our demo bike. So once we get it perfected and we know that it's right, we'll then be able to roll it out. So we're still in that test phase at the moment, but we're, fingers crossed, we believe we've got it pretty good. You know, and we'll backdate it to all the customers that have got the units out in the market. If they want to update to the new software, we'll make sure that's facilitated as well. But again, it's one of those little things. You know, the bike's only been on the market in Australia now, 4 months roughly, maybe 5. You know, we found this issue, and you know, we think we've got a fix for it already, you know, from the factory.
Well, I've rode the bike now for about 550 k's over a few days, and I think it's 99.5% right. I mean, I don't know if the 100% is possible, but the bike performed really well. Started cold. It runs really good on diesel and a whole range of other fuels. No, just joking. It runs really well. Compared to how it was, I'd say the bike's fixed.
Overall, the bike has really hit the ground running. We've got, you know, the mount that we've sold out there, even the new limited edition sandstone one that we just released. There's only 50 of coming to the country. You know, that pretty much sold out before they even arrived, and the customers are loving the product. It's giving them the ride, the features, the benefits, all the little things that they can do at a fair and reasonable price. You know, we don't say we're the best at anything, but we're going to supply something that you're going to be very happy with, that's going to do the job.